Hello everyone, this is Dr. Divya. The topic for today's discussion is toxicology. In this video, we are going to discuss about what is toxicology, scope of toxicology, basic divisions of toxicology, goals, concept and types of toxicants. Toxicology, formerly known as the science of poison, and now it is defined as the science that deals with the adverse effects of chemicals on living organism and assess the probability of their occurrence. Toxicology term derived from toxicon, which means poison, logos, the study. Scientifically speaking, toxicology is the quantitative and qualitative study of the adverse or toxic effect of chemicals and other anthropogenic material or xenobiotic an organism. Toxicology is the youngest science of poisons. Definition of toxicology: the study of the adverse effects of an toxicant on living organism. The adverse effects may be any change from an organism's normal state dependent upon the concentration of active compound at the target site for a sufficient time. Toxicant: any agent capable of producing a deleterious response in a biological system, and it may be a living organism. Scope of toxicology: toxicology is both science like medicine and an art like practice. Toxicology is a multidisciplinary science involving many widely diverse areas of study such as chemistry for the characterization of toxin, pharmacology for the mode of entry and distribution of toxin in the body, biochemistry for the metabolism and interaction of toxin with cell components, physiology for the effect of toxin on body organs, biology for the effect of toxin on the environment, genetic for the effect of toxin can have on the reproductive system and on future generation by altering genetic codes, epidemiology for the effect of the population as a whole of chronic exposure to small quantities of suspected agent, law for the regulation of the use or release in the into the environment of toxic substances. Basic divisions of toxicology: on the basis of toxic effect of the chemical, toxicity is subdivided into two: acute effects, chronic effect. Acute effect related to short-term exposure of few hours, days or weeks to a chemical, and they are much severe in nature. Chronic effect: it is an ingestion of smaller quantities over a prolonged period of time leading to toxic concentration or long-term exposure. Definitions involved in toxicity or toxicology: or toxic substance, it is the one which demonstrates the potential to induce cancer, body injury or long-term disease. Toxin, this can be a plant, microbial or animal origin or a synthetic substance. Toxicity, it is a relative term commonly used to compare one chemical's potential with another, and a substance's capacity to cause injury to a living organism. Toxicity is thus a relative term which is a function of the concentration of the chemical and duration of exposure. Toxicity tests are performed to evaluate the adverse effect of a chemical or living organisms under standardized conditions. Toxicant, it is an agent that can produce an adverse response in the biological system, seriously damaging its structure and function or even death. Entry of toxicant: non-point source and point source. Non-point source such as agricultural runoff, contaminated groundwater, urban discharges, etc. Point sources such as effluent discharge from manufacturing plant, hazardous waste disposal site, municipal waste treatment plant, etc. Toxins, these are naturally occurring toxicant, originate from animal, plant or mineral sources. Animal toxins such as venom, plant toxins such as opium, atropine, reserpine, quinine, picrotoxin, etc. Crude plant extract used in veterinary medicine. Large number of antibiotics come from microorganisms such as mycotoxin. Many heavy metals such as lead, cadmium, zinc, mercury, and so on. Radioactive substances as act as a hazardous, and all types of pollutant. These are comes under toxin. Chemicals, and these are major types of toxicity. Toxins from biological compound like resin, botulism. Carcinogen may include cancer or increase its incidence and can affect any cells or tissues like benzene, vinyl chloride, benzopyrene, etc. Mutagen may include hereditary genetic defect or increase their incidence and effect on the germ cells. Teratogens may include non-hereditary congenital malformation or increase their incidence and effect on the growing fetus. An endocrine disruptor, hormone mimic. And these are all my references. Thank you.